Maranatha, my PBC family and friends. Pastor Brian here with a quick bite, living the Word. Today our word is going to come from a familiar passage from Isaiah chapter 40, and I'm actually going to look at verse 31 today. And I want to kind of talk about this for a second here because there's something of such key importance in all of verse 31. We hear it quoted quite often. We hear people talking about it all the time, but I don't think we necessarily focus on something that is so important in this text. It's actually similar to something that you'll read in Psalm 37, and so about this idea too. But I wanted to just read just verse 31 to us real quickly and then talk about it. So Isaiah chapter 43, or chapter 40, verse 31. Wow, maybe this morning I'll learn how to speak English. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31 says, "But they that wait upon the Lord," excuse me, sorry. "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint." Now, we hear that all the time. We hear how that people, we're talking about, hey, you know what, we're going to rise up like eagles and so on and so forth, and that's wonderful, right? As a matter of fact, one of the reasons why so many Christian schools' mascots is the eagles, because of this verse. But what I find of so much interest this morning to me, as I looked at this verse and I was thinking about this passage, is the key phrase there at the very beginning. "But they that wait upon the Lord." Here's the point. Those who are going to wait for God to move. Those who are going to just patiently endure whatever God has us to go through. Those who are going to patiently wait upon the Lord. They are the ones who are going to mount up. They are the ones who are going to run and not grow weary. They are those who are going to walk and not grow faint. The ones who are pushing their own way, trying to get their own thing going, they're going to get exhausted. They're going to wear out. They're going to stumble. But those who are wise enough to wait for God to move, those are the ones that move forward not in their strength, but in His. So my challenge for us today is very simple. Patience. Wait for God to move. Because when God moves, then we see those strengths renewed. We see everything happen that He promises in the verses above that, right? The increasing of the strength and the not fainting. And then again, as He says here, rising up like on eagle's wings and mount up like the wing of wings, run and not grow weary, walk and not grow faint. Why? Because we're not doing it under our strength or our timing. We're doing it under His. So let's be patient, my friends. God is still on the throne. God is still moving. God is still working. And we can trust Him for the outcomes. I love you. We love you. God loves you. And God's got this.